I'm going to go off of my survivor sister, Haley Robertson, and I voted for him. I voted for Trump. And for him to say what he's saying is beyond me, because I put my hope in him and he's supposed to protect us. And for him to say that this is a joke and that it's sides, this is not sides.
Everybody that had anything to do with Epstein or with little girls should rot in hell forever. This lady didn't believe E. Jean Carroll when he was found liable for assaulting her. She didn't believe the 25 women that came forward and said that he assaulted them. She didn't believe them. She didn't believe 13-year-old Katie Johnson that came forward with Trump and Epstein on the island. But now that it affected you personally, me, now you're devastated. How do you feel like those other women feel? That somebody like you that sits in church and calls yourself a Christian didn't care about their life. You said you're pro-life. You didn't care about the life of E. Jean Carroll or the 25 women that he assaulted, or Katie Johnson. You didn't care about the lives of Officer Sitnick or the 3 other officers on January 6th that are no longer here because they unalived themselves from the trauma. You didn't care about the lives of the officers that have long-term disability with crushed vertebrae or PTSD or missing fingers or gouged eyes. You knew that he walked into little girls' locker rooms at pageants. Disgusting. Women bleeding out of their wherever. You didn't care that he cheated on his wives, every single one of them. He literally made fun of Ted Cruz's wife, right? Grabbing women by the PUSSY. And after everything that you went through, you still said, I think that's the guy that's going to stand up for women. I'm just, make it make sense. What is it with white conservative women? Honestly, you're not pro-life. You're forced birth. Women in Texas have over a 50% increased mortality rates because Roe versus Wade has been overturned. What's pro-life about that? Adriana Smith, Amber Thurman, they're not here anymore because of these pro-life laws. Women are literally dying, and you're like, yeah, praise Jesus. I just cannot believe that that she voted for this. And now that it's personally come to her front door, now she's just destroyed. And I have women in my life, and I make videos that men like me need to stand up and believe women. I completely believe you. But this is the problem. Too many people in the MAGA party, these white Christian nationalists, only care about an issue when it affects them. That's a problem. You say, love thy neighbor as thyself, and you didn't believe any of them. You didn't care about the officers or people's Medicaid or the people that are in concentration camps. You only cared and were emotionally attacked when he did something to you. Why don't you see that? I just don't understand. It's literally the opposite of what Jesus said. Love thy neighbor as thyself. If somebody can help me understand it, I absolutely do not understand this in any way, shape, or form. And I talk to a lot of women, unfortunately, that are victims, and they don't come forward because nobody believes them. And this lady voted and didn't believe those ladies. But now that someone doesn't believe her, make it make sense.